I used to think that healing meant finding my way back to who I was before my pain. But over time, I've come to understand that healing is not a return so much as a reshaping. The past, no matter how painful, still holds pieces of us, and sometimes those pieces can become part of a different kind of joy. Instead of simply surviving what remains, we can learn slowly and tenderly to shape those gritty memories into something fragile, temporary, and unexpectedly beautiful, like handmade creations. As I've shared in several videos, using my hands has become its own kind of therapy, and for me, it is powerful. Please stick around till the end of the video, and I'll take you on a picture tour of where I spent a most wonderful week with my grandchildren. Well, my children too, but the littles tend to provide their own special atmosphere. I recently spent a week at the beach, as I said, with my grandchildren and my children. And while Gracie's physical absence was deeply felt, as always, she was with me in spirit as I played. Yes, I said played with my grandchildren. Gracie loved the beach, which makes returning there tender, raw at times, and complicated. I love the seaside, but going back always reminds me that it wants something of me. I know that she would want me to go and carry her with me in spirit, yet there are still places I have not been able to revisit. I haven't returned to our favorite beach in Nag's Head, but I hope to when I'm ready. Until then, Surf City on Topsail Island has become a place where I can breathe a little easier and feel at home. It is quieter and actually less commercialized than Nag's Head. And for now, that calmness helps. For me, simply going to the beach is a big step. And often the hardest part is not being there, but rather getting ready to go, sitting in anticipation, and feeling the guilt that comes when I think about going without her. Couldn't ask for any prettier, could you? The story I'm about to share may seem simple and trite, but it really taught me something important. The first day at the beach is always about settling in and finding a rhythm, feeling where the breeze is coming from and choosing where to sit. As usual, I placed my chair close to the water so the waves could reach my feet and cool me. Sand buckets and shovels were nearby, but I noticed my 3 youngest grandgirls were doing something I had never seen before. They scooped up the wettest sand and let it slip slowly through their fingers, shaping peaks and caves and points with only their hands. I watched as they continued to make these beautiful structures, and I asked them to teach me how. It took most of the morning for me to learn. But what surprised me most was how peaceful it felt. The view and the sound of the ocean and the waves at my feet and the sandpipers running along the water's edge and the steady rhythm of gathering and releasing sand carried me into a quiet place I hadn't expected to find. It quickly became my favorite activity of the trip. Over the next few days, I continued to make crowns and forts and castles. But my grandchildren, with their sweet little attention spans, had lost interest and moved on to other things. But I kept building. I sat there alone while they played around me, letting the sand fall through my fingers and realizing how much I enjoyed something so small and so temporary. In all my 53 years of going to the beach, I had never created anything this way. With only my hands, sand, and water, no buckets, except to carry water when the sand wasn't wet enough. No shovels, just touch, patience, and play. A few of my grandchildren even gave themselves sand baths on their legs, and I smiled at the simplicity of it all. We dug for beautiful sand clams, commonly called coquina clams, which I couldn't remember ever seeing before. The kids would find one and wait for it to dig its way back into the sand, and if it took longer than they believed it should for it to wiggle its way back into the sand, they would cover it with water to bring it back to life. Those beach days brought a deep sense of release, along with unexpected peace and happiness. I still cried when I was alone, telling her how much I missed her and how she was with me in everything I saw and did. And to me, that was okay to do, because I was still finding joy with my other littles. The little cottage where we stayed was everything I had imagined a beach house should be. Wasn't fancy, but it was so cozy and filled with coastal charm. It was a cheerful, vintage, one-level bungalow with wood tongue-and-groove paneling inside. Though it had been renovated and updated, its original character was abundant and welcoming. I could easily picture myself living there. Outside the kitchen window was a mourning dove's nest, where the parents stayed for long stretches of time, and the mother sometimes leaned in to watch us through the glass as we moved around in the kitchen. It was a delightful place to stay. Look for a way to play again. Let your littles help you as they show you new things. It doesn't have to be at the beach, but for me, that's the perfect place to play. I discovered that healing is not about leaving our grief behind, but about carrying the love forward while making room for new moments of peace, joy, and learning.